1. Bodybuilding requires commitment. It is a totally different lifestyle that entails letting go of old habits and adopting new ones. You cannot go into bodybuilding and be half-hearted about it. It is a test of strength, self-discipline, and willpower. Start only when you are sure you can commit time, effort, and energy. 2. Your decision to start on muscle training must come from a sincere desire for a healthier and a more developed body. Do not go into it just because it's your New Year's resolution. People who decide to change something in them when the calendar flips on January 1st are most likely to stray from this discipline. 3. Make an assessment of your body. Decide what kind of attention goes to which part of your body. Some people have flabbier arms, while others have most of the fat collected in their midsection. This way, it is easy for you to create a program that addresses your problem areas. 4. Set your goals and create a plan accordingly. How much body fat do you want to lose? How much muscle weight do you intend to gain? Are you after gaining strength? Are you after developing speed and endurance? What about power? Give yourself a deadline of when these goals should be attained. 5. Manage your expectations. 1 month is a good start in losing weight, but it isn't enough to get you ripped. Make a realistic visualization of the progress you can achieve in a certain period. Do not set yourself for disappointment. Most beginners get discouraged because of the unrealistic goals they set for themselves. 6. Assess your lifestyle. How many hours a week do you intend to devote to working out? How much energy do you still have after work/school? Is it best to go before your daily duties or after? What habits must you get rid of? Alcohol, the weekend buffet, nightly parties. 7. Create a journal. Document your progress from day 1. Write down your current weight. Measure your body fat using a fat caliper. Take photos of your body, especially the problem areas. Compare measurements as you go along your bodybuilding efforts. This shall serve as your motivation in reaching your goals. 8. Hormonal profile plays a significant role in muscle mass gain. Testosterone is responsible for developing muscles, while estrogen is responsible for the womanly curves. Hence, men grow muscle mass faster than women. This should not be a problem to women, since they are more concerned with toning and shaping rather than gaining bulk. 9. The ability to gain differs from person to person, so progress cannot be tracked by comparing it with your training buddy. Even if both of you started at the same time, you can check your development only by taking note of your present measurement and comparing it with your previous measurement. 10. Do not be discouraged if you do not see a change in your weight during your strength training. While you lose weight by burning fats, you also keep or even increase poundage as you build muscle. Evaluate your progress by keeping track of your strength gains and measuring your body fat against muscle weight. 11. Know the difference between setting up an in-home gym versus getting a gym membership. Many people find it easier to stay faithful to their routine in a gym setting. An in-home setting is convenient, but poses temptation to slack off. The presence of other bodybuilders is a motivating force. 12. If you intend to get a bodybuilding partner, choose someone who has strict exercise habits and is most unlikely to flake on you. Working out is an activity that can be enjoyed with someone, especially because you have someone who can spot on you. However, make sure that you don't go lazy once your buddy drops the routine. 13. Prepare yourself physically, mentally, and psychologically for the task at hand. Condition your mind that you are capable of achieving a better physique. Remind yourself your reasons for wanting a better body, be it for strength, confidence, or for physical attractiveness. A good warm-up routine lets your brain condition your body to the rigors of the training ahead. 14. Be creative in your strength training program. The more fun that you have in your workout, the bigger chance that you are going to stay in the program long term. Aside from tips from your trainer, maximize the wealth of information available in the World Wide Web. Search for tips, watch videos, and exchange ideas on online forums. 15. Warm-up is not an option, but a crucial part of every workout session. It allows your body to adjust from rest to exercise mode. It increases the body temperature, which regulates the flow of blood to the muscles to be worked out. It lessens the occurrence of injury when performed properly. 16. Warm-up has 3 levels. Always start your workout session with a 5 to 10-minute general body warm-up. Light exercise, such as the treadmill, conditions your heart and body for what is ahead. Body-specific warm-up conditions the flexibility of the muscles by getting exercised at light intensity before going on full blast. Exercise-specific warm-up introduces the exact exercise technique to your muscle and lowers resistance. 17. Stretch after warming up. The benefits of stretching must not be taken for granted. It increases flexibility and enhances agility. This enables ease of transition from one position to another. Stretching encourages muscle growth by extending the body's capacity to hold one exercise position after another. Allot 15 seconds of stretching before performing sets. 18. No matter what the myths say, you can never turn fat into muscle. You cannot work out fat. It is not flexible, nor does it control any movement. All it does is cushion your muscle and hinder it from developing. You have to lose the fat first to give way to muscle building. 19. Burn fat through cardio exercises. Fat burning takes place once you get your heart rate to the correct level. Target heart rate can be calculated using the Carvonen formula. Target heart rate depends on one's age, resting heart rate, and low end of heart rate. Most gyms use target heart calculator for this purpose. 20. Determine which cardio workout approach suits you well. Low-intensity cardio workout, also known as slow and steady, requires 45 minutes to 1 hour of low-intensity workout. This burns fats but not carbohydrates. High-intensity cardio requires 20 to 30 minutes of high-intensity workout. This fires up metabolism and burns fats and carbohydrates. 21. Choose from a variety of cardio exercises. Better yet, combine one form with another so you do not get bored with your routine. Low-intensity cardio workout includes aerobics, walking, biking, swimming, and rock climbing. Calorie burn ranges from 180 to 400 in 30 minutes. These activities also exercise different parts of the body. At 22, high-intensity interval training burns serious calories in a short period of time. It also improves the body's overall endurance. Among the favorite HIIT routines are the jump rope, spinning, and sprinting. Pay attention to how your body adapts to the change in pace for you to know the highest intensity it can go. 23. Total body workout is a combination of cardio exercises and strength training. Cardio exercises burn fat, while strength training develops muscle. The mistake of some people is focusing on only one form of training. Pure cardio leads to muscle loss, while pure strength training builds bulk without whittling away fat. 24. Strength training, more commonly known as weightlifting, improves muscle tone by conditioning the musculoskeletal system through resistance to weights. Beginners should start with least resistance, working their way up to heavier weights in time. Muscle pain is a normal result of weightlifting. The absence of contraction signifies no resistance, which necessitates heavier weights. 25. Women are scared to dabble in strength training, thinking that doing so will cause them to bulk up and lose their femininity. Experts advise that there is no need to worry, since a woman's body is not biologically designed for bulking up. It takes more than just weightlifting to get a body like Lisa Bavington's. 26. Do not work out your whole body in one day. This is okay on your first day ever as an introduction, but as you progress, you should divide your muscles into 3 or 4 groups. Whole body workout is effective only on the first few days, but as you go along, effects will dwindle as the body gets used to the exercises it is subjected. 27. Allot a day of workout to a certain muscle group. Take this schedule for example. Day 1 chest, shoulders, and triceps. Day 2 quads, calves, and abs. Day 3 back, biceps, and forearms. This enables you to give enough attention to each body part for maximum stimulation. At 28, do not abuse your body by subjecting it to more weights than it can handle. You should feel your muscle resist the weight, but not too much that you couldn't perform your routine properly. You should be able to lift the weights in the right manner from start to finish. 29. As a beginner, it is easy to overlook signs of overtraining due to eagerness. Overtraining must be avoided at all costs, since it negatively affects testosterone levels and leads to lower immunity to sickness. Signs to watch out for: weak appetite, heightened blood pressure, drastic weight loss, irritability, and higher heart rate even at rest. 30. At the onset of your strength training program, allot only 2-4 days a week for muscle training. Limit your session to 1 hour to 1.5 hours, just enough to introduce the weight lifting to your system. Anything in excess doesn't result in significant muscle gain, but in muscle fatigue. 31. Your trainer may know the best in muscle building, but when it comes to your body, only you should decide. People sometimes get embarrassed to inform their trainer that they can lift only lighter than what their trainer suggests. Following your limits doesn't make you a wimp. It means you're wise enough to listen to your body's capacity. 32. Respect your body's ability to recuperate. Do not force yourself to work out while your muscles are still sore. Doing so doesn't result in a better physique, only injuries. As much as you'd wish to stick to your day 1, 2, and 3 routines, schedule is only secondary to recovery. 33. Rest your muscles and let them recuperate. Optimal muscle growth happens when it is given enough time to rebuild the fibers that were torn during the exercise. If you do not your body heal, you just keep tearing down your tissues, which is the opposite of your objective muscle gain. 34. In every exercise you perform, make sure that you observe proper posture. This lessens the possibility of an injury while amplifying the results. There is a tendency to cheat when the training gets difficult by slouching or shifting a leg's position for assistance. This should be avoided, as improper posture leads to serious damage, such as breaking the spine. 35. Bench press works out most of the upper body chest, anterior deltoids, and triceps. How to do: lie on the bench with both feet on the ground and your back firmly placed on the bench. Unrack the barbell, lift it across your chest until your elbows lock, then bring it close to your chest. Your hands should be 2 to 3 feet away from each other. 36. Do not let the barbell bounce off your chest when you do the bench press. This lowers the resistance and bruises your chest muscles. Use your strength to control the downward motion. Put rhythm into your exercise. Count to 2 as you lower the barbell and 1 as you lift. 37. Incline bench press isolates the upper chest muscles while also working out the anterior deltoids and triceps. The angle of incline should be within the range of 15 and 30 degrees. Higher incline lessens resistance, while lower inclination removes the focus from the upper chest muscles. As you start, try varying your angle to determine your comfort level. 38. How to perform the incline bench press. Lie on the bench with both feet on the ground, your lower back securely placed in the angled corner, and your back comfortably resting on the bench. Lift the barbell 6 to 8 inches across your shoulders and slowly lower it to your chest. 39. Decline bench press isolates the lower chest muscles while also working out the outer chest muscles. The angle of decline should be within the range of 20 and 25 degrees. Higher or lower angle removes the focus on your lower chest. Decline bench press may be alternated with bench press when you hit plateaus on your routine. 40. How to perform the decline bench press. Place your feet under the bench's support for security and resistance. At arm's length, lift the barbell across your shoulder blades. Count to 2 as you slowly bring the bar to your chest. Count to 1 as you lift it back to starting position. 41. If you are among the bodybuilders who wish to achieve that striated look on the chest, the cable crossover is a recommended workout. Cable crossover adds definition to the pectoral muscle, especially the outer areas. This exercise is recommended for muscle recovery while taking a break from heavy weight lifting. 42. How to perform the cable crossover. With each hand, grasp the loop handle attached to the high pulleys and stand between the machine with feet shoulder width away from each other. Count to 2 as you slowly bring your hands downwards and towards each other, and 1 as you go back to starting position. The proper posture requires that you lean a little forward from the waist. Keep that position throughout the set. 43. For improved flexibility and recovery, you should take on an exercise that stretches the chest muscles. The dumbbell fly is a recommended workout for shaping the pectoral muscles of the chest. This is not exactly a mass-building routine, but is instead a great supplement to muscle definition with the stress it places on body. 44. How to perform the dumbbell fly. Hold a pair of equal weight dumbbells, lie flat on a bench, slightly bend your elbows and stretch your arms out to the side. Grasp the dumbbells with your palms facing upward. Inhale as you pull your arms together. Exhale as you go back to starting position. 45. Your arms are worked out as you perform chest and back exercises. Some people are already content with this kind of gain. However, if you want more developed arms, bear in mind that arm muscles are more than just biceps and triceps. You should aim to train the muscles from your wrist up to the tips of your arm. 46. Arm exercise is not exactly popular for its fat-burning benefits. However, it is a sought-after program because the arms are among the noticeable parts of a person's body. Well-defined arms are attractive on any gender, as it gives the impression of strength and confidence. For arms that are too flabby, it is best to lose the flab first through cardio exercises. 47. If you intend to tone your arms, work out your arm muscles at different angles. By making full use of your arm's strength, you maximize their mass gain potential. Remember to observe correct posture and breathing techniques. Anything less, especially attempts to assist the weightlifting efforts, decreases muscle resistance. 48. Barbell curl is a great bicep exercise as it works the whole biceps and also the forearm. Bodybuilders favor this exercise as it builds the overall size of the biceps. To do, with palms facing up and your hands shoulder width apart, grip the barbell and slowly bring it to your chest. 49. When doing the barbell curl, inhale as you pull the bar up to your chest and exhale as you return to the starting position. Do not bend your back or you'll damage your spine. Do not lean forward either, as it cuts the range of the motion. Do not rush the set. Speed is useless and doesn't translate to faster progress. 50. Seated supinating dumbbell curl is a variation of the barbell curl, only that dumbbells are used in place of the barbell. This position allows more bicep contraction because of the absence of the momentum in the standing position. You have the option of doing both arms at the same time or alternating your left and right. 51. How to do the seated supinating dumbbell curl. Sit firmly on the edge of a bench with your palms facing up. Hold the dumbbell at arm's length and slowly bring it up to your shoulder. You must be able to feel your bicep contract, indicating resistance. Slowly lower the dumbbell to its starting position. 52. Preacher curl focuses on the lower bicep area, which contributes to the bicep peak. To do, sit on the preacher bench, place your chest against the support, and put your arms on the preacher rack in front of you. With your palms facing up, slowly bring the barbell to your shoulders, and then slowly return to starting position. 53. Concentration curl is the most effective in building bicep peaks, giving arms a more attractive appearance. To do, bend at your torso while standing up. Hold a dumbbell with one hand while resting the free arm on your knee. Twist your wrist as you slowly bring the dumbbell to your arm, and then slowly return to starting position. 54. Your triceps are responsible for the pushing motion of your arms by extending your elbow. Developing your triceps adds to the handsome appearance of your arms and enhances your overall arm strength. It is important to exercise both the biceps and the triceps to avoid injuries caused by muscular imbalance. 55. Triceps exercises are generally pushing motions that involve extending the elbow. Triceps exercises must be limited to once or twice a week in order to completely rest the muscles. This does not mean a lag in the development, since the triceps are used in most chest and back exercises. 56. The lying triceps extension is the most effective way to build up on triceps mass and strength, also known as the skull crusher. It fully isolates the triceps and allows loading up of heavy weights. Heavy weights equate to muscle growth. Try not having your skull crushed by observing the proper technique in doing the lying triceps extension. 57. How to do the lying triceps extension. Lie on the bench with your feet planted on the floor, grip the barbell closely with your palms facing down, and move it back over the head a little. Slowly bring the weight close to your forehead while keeping your elbows tucked. Slowly raise the barbell back to its starting position. 58. The triceps dip enhances the mass and strength of your triceps while developing your chest at the same time. To do, step on the triceps bar and grip the triceps bar handles. Slightly lean forward. Place your weight on your arms and raise your legs from the step. Gradually lower your body until your lower chest levels with your hands. Push your body back up as you return to the starting position. 59. The triceps extension works out your triceps muscle with the aid of a cable machine. To do, slightly lean your upper body forward. Grip the bar closely with your palm facing down and straighten your arms fully as you pull the weight all the way down. Slowly return to the starting position. 60. Most men tend to place least priority on developing their lower body, as they are often clothed in pants. However, it is important to balance your lower body gains with your upper body gains. A well-proportioned body is the correct type of physique, not only because of its attractiveness, but because it balances the body's overall strength. 61. Women draw attention to themselves when they have a shapely lower body. Secondary to a defined décolletage, toned buttocks and legs ante up the sexiness factor a great notch. Sexy legs look fabulous in pants, shorts, and skirts. Developing the lower body also increases stability, strength, and stamina required to perform daily activities. 62. People, especially women, are hesitant to shape up their lower body, scared that it will make them fat. On the contrary, it is how much you eat and how much you work out that determines the fat that you gain. Exercising your lower body helps get rid of the fat and sculpts the muscle. 63. In building up your bottom half, it is important that you work out all parts of the muscle group. The quadriceps, the hamstrings, and gluteals. Overworking one muscle while putting little attention in the other can lead to injury. It also greatly contributes to difficulty in motion and stability. 64. The dumbbell lunge tones the quadriceps or the front of thighs. With a dumbbell in each hand, stand feet shoulder width apart and bending slightly at the knees. Step 1 foot forward. Slowly lower your whole body for 4 counts. Observe that both knees are bent as the body is lowered. The front thigh is parallel to the ground, but doesn't extend to the toes. Carefully return to standing position. Finish 12 repetitions before alternating legs. 65. The dumbbell squat works up the entire lower body. Glutes, buttocks, hamstrings, back of thighs, and quadriceps, front of thighs. Grasp a dumbbell in each hand. Stand, feet shoulder width apart, and knees slightly bent. Count to 4 as you slowly lower your body. Do not let your knees extend past your toes, as this makes you prone to injury. Press your heels as you slowly return to starting pose. 66. The bridge develops the glutes, hamstrings, and quadriceps. Lie on your back, feet firm on the floor, hip width apart, and slightly bending at the knees. Press your palms onto the floor as you slowly raise your buttocks off the floor. Hold this position for 4 counts, then slowly return to starting position. 67. The lying abduction shapes up your inner thigh. This is responsible in removing that dreaded squishing of legs while walking. Lie on your side, with your head propped on your arms for support. Slowly raise your top leg to a 45-degree angle, flexing your foot. Do 12 repetitions before alternating legs. 68. When lifting weights, make sure that you have a spotter to assist you at all times. Even with developed strength, you'd still need assistance in lifting heavy barbell, both in raising it from the rack and putting it back so you do not strain your muscles. Your spotter should also call on your posture. 69. There are times when it is physically not possible for you to do weight training. You may take a vacation, have not enough time to go to the gym, or be physically inhibited from lifting weights. Make an effort to squeeze in some exercises to avoid your muscles from shrinking. 70. Body weight exercises can take the place of weightlifting. Progress is not as fast, but results are guaranteed. Push-ups shape the arms, shoulders, and chest. Lock your arms as you slowly raise your body off the floor. Let your nose almost touch the floor when you push your body down. 71. Squats give definition to your leg muscles. With your feet firmly planted on the floor, stand with your knees slightly bent. Place your hands on the back of your head. Keep a straight look and squeeze your buttocks as you slowly push your knees out. Don't let your heels get off the floor, as this lowers resistance. 72. Dips exercise your chest, arms, shoulders, and back. Place a chair firmly against the wall. Grasp your hands one on either edge of the furniture. Put your legs forward, bending them a little. Slowly lower your body without touching the floor, using your hands for support. Make sure that your chair is sturdy enough to avoid injury. 73. Dancing provides total body workout. It burns hefty amounts of fat and shapes up the muscles as well. The incorporation of music and movement variations makes it a fun exercise. Aside from the benefits of exercise, it enhances the body's rhythm and balance, not to mention the camaraderie that you forge among the other participants. 74. Boxing is a highly recommended workout if you're not into weightlifting. It burns massive calories, builds up strength, power, and resistance, and works out the whole body, thus creating muscles. Aside from the physical benefits, you gain self-confidence and acquire skills in self-defense. Boxing also serves well as a therapy for stress. 75. The thing with exercising without weights is that you need to subject your body to more resistance. To maximize the benefits, you have to ante up the intensity, sets and repetitions as compensation for the absence of weights. You are also to rest in between sets of exercises. 76. Even in the absence of weights, always make it a point to amply warm up and stretch before your exercise routines. Warming up and stretching are not solely for preparing your body for the weight lifting. These are required to condition your muscles for the resistance they will undertake. 77. If you intend to build muscle, for sure you are also looking on sculpting your abdominal section. Flat abs is among the most sought-after physical traits in both men and women. You should work out your midsection because more than giving your body a lean look, it also strengthens your core. 78. What many people do not know is that as simple as observing proper posture gives definition to the abs. When you slouch, you collect your tummy together into one whole pooch. It gets used to that position that it adopts that state. Fix your posture by straightening up your back, drawing your navel to the spine, and putting your weight on your heels. 79. To achieve and maintain flat abs, invest in a pedometer. Health studies reveal that 10,000 steps a day is beneficial to weight loss efforts and overall fitness. Over time, it burns the fat seated deeply in the belly and sculpts the abdominal muscles. A normal person walks an average of 40,000 steps a day. 80. If you wish to have flat abs the quickest way possible, strive to perform your cardio exercises first thing in the morning before you take your breakfast. You will not necessarily go hungry, since the body has just risen from its rest. Doing cardio on an empty stomach, without ingest of carbs, forces your body to burn up stored fats. 81. People are misguided into believing that they can sculpt their tummy by doing 1,000 crunches a day. Crunches help a lot, but it isn't the only workout you need, especially if you have thick belly fat. For the abdominal muscles to develop, they have to weave their way out of those layers of fat. Fat is best burned through cardio exercises. 82. For maximum benefit, crunches must be executed in a slow and steady manner. You should be able to feel the contraction of your abdominal muscles. Do not think that the faster you go, the more immediate your results will be. Rushing through your sets will only leave you exhausted, with no gain to speak of. 83. If you want to achieve flat abs, you have to burn more fats than you put in your body. This way, your body is forced to burn fat deeply stored in those hideous places, such as the stomach, hips, and buttocks. Create a calorie deficit by working out double time than you eat for a better-looking belly. 84. Total abdominal sculpture can be achieved only through working out your midsection at all angles. Few sets and repetitions of varying angle exercises have more benefit over 100 crunches that allow for only a limited number of positions. Stick to a frequency that you're comfortable in, as comfort is a factor in people's ability to stay loyal to their routine. 85. You may do abs exercises without getting out of your bed, but it is best that you get an exercise mat for mental conditioning. Abs exercises do not require any sophisticated equipment, so you may do them at the comforts of your home. However, make sure that you have enough motivation to sustain your efforts throughout the session. 86. The footwork tones your abs and inner thighs. Lie on your back, bend your knees shoulder-width apart, and pull them to your chest. Your heels must be pressed together, your toes pointed and slightly apart. With your hands behind your head, bring your belly button toward your spine. Lift your head and press your legs away from your body, keeping a 45-degree angle. Inhale as you do the motion and exhale as you go back to the starting position. 87. The breathing exercise tones your abs, arms, and buttocks. Lie on your back, with your feet flat, hip-width apart, and your knees bent. Inhale as you lift your hips off the ground. Count to 5 as you hold the position, your butt squeezed, your abs tight, and the backs of your arms pressed to the floor. Exhale as you slowly return to the starting position. 88. The single straight leg stretch tones your abs, thighs, hips, and butt. Lie on your back, draw your knees into your chest, and lift your head off the floor. Inhale as you extend your left leg up and grab the calf with 2 hands. At the same time, straighten and lower your right leg as far as you can without touching the floor. Hold the position for 2 counts. Exhale and quickly switch legs. 89. The roll directly works out your abs. Sit on the floor, bend your knees and pull them close to your chest. Grab your shins and lift your feet off the ground a few inches. Balance on your lower back with your chin tucked to your chest. Inhale as you lean backward and roll back to your shoulder blades. Exhale as you quickly return to starting position. 90. The long stretch tones your lower abs, inner thighs, hamstrings, calves, shoulders, and arms. Get on all fours, mimicking the push-up position. Inhale as you rock forward onto your tiptoes, and exhale as you push the weight back while pressing your heels toward the floor. Contract your buttocks, abs, and thinner thighs throughout the set. 91. The saw tones your abs, arms, and shoulders. Sit up straight with your legs extended more than hip-width apart and your feet flexed. Raise your arms sideward to shoulder level. Contract your abs. Inhale and twist your waist as you reach the outside of your right foot with your left hand. Keep your right hand raised. Slowly return to starting position and repeat on opposite side. 92. The long lever crunch firms up abs and lower back. Place a chair on the floor. Lie on your back and rest your heels on the edge of the chair. Bend your knees at a 90-degree angle and extend your arms over your head. Clasp your hands and tuck your elbows in. Use your abs to slowly lift your torso off the floor. Hold the position for 2 counts before going back to starting position. 93. The lift and rotate firms up abs and lower back. Lie back, bend your knees, and keep both feet on the floor. Extend your arms and hold a 5-pound dumbbell with both hands. Use your abs to curl your upper torso off the floor and rotate your right shoulder toward left hip. Hold the position for 2 counts before returning to starting position. Alternate directions. 94. The most popular abs exercises are crunches. If you know how to do crunches correctly, you'll reap flat abs in time. Basic: lie on your back, bend your knees, and keep both feet flat on the floor. Put your hands behind your head, pull your tummy into your spine, contract your abs, and slowly lift your shoulders off the floor. 95. Reminders in doing crunches. Never assist resistance by lifting your lower body off the floor. This takes away the focus from your abs, making your efforts futile. Put your neck in neutral position to avoid injuries. Do not tuck your chin into your chest, nor hold it far back. It is best to look at the ceiling as you perform crunches. Exhale as you go back and inhale as you go down. 96. Want great-looking abs with nary any effort? Replace your TV or even office chair with an exercise ball. By sitting on the exercise ball, you are working your abs, back and truck without even realizing it. This tones and strengthens your abs and improves balance, posture, and coordination at the same time. 97. If you want to get flat abs, complement exercise with discipline to stay away from belly-bloating junk food such as potato chips. Potato chips are laden with sodium that causes water retention. The manufacturing process has zapped almost all nutrients from the potatoes that you do not benefit anymore. 98. Other people's abs, especially those you constantly see on magazine spreads, serve as an inspiration to work out. However, realize that your abdominal muscle's threshold is determined also by genetic factors. There are people who are predisposed to collect more fat in that area than the rest. Make your goals realistic so you don't get caught up in disappointment. 99. Do not get disappointed if you don't see results as soon as you wish for them to happen. Rate of progress differs from person to person. Don't attempt to trade slow and steady progressions to quick fad fixes. Well-sculpted abs is an outcome of time, hard work, and consistency. 100. Metabolism is a contributing factor in a person's ability to lose or weight gain. Metabolism is made up of complex hormones and enzymes that change the food we take into fuel. It also has an effect in the efficiency of fuel burning. As you age, your metabolism slows down. You can bring up your metabolism through exercise.